All right, guys, 2013 Honda Accord. Today we're gonna drain the antifreeze. So this is the one this customer got. Good stuff. It's pre-diluted and it's blue right there. So you gotta go with blue for Honda. And if you need a part number, if they got it, but this got a serial number right there, you can go by those numbers. Same thing, but we're not gonna jack up the car or lift the car because the drainer's right down there. So what we're gonna do is, the car is nice and hot, so do not open your radiator cap when it's nice and hot. So I do got this guy right here. I'm gonna put this underneath, right by the drainer, which is right there. And I'm gonna open the drainer. Let me show you guys the drainer so you guys can see the drainer. Okay, so the drainer is right down there. This little guy right here. So be careful you don't burn from the catalytic converter. So you're gonna turn this counterclockwise. It's gonna be a little stiff, but you should be able to do it like just like that. And just have your bucket down there. Don't open all the way, just enough so you can start to drain the antifreeze. And we're gonna wait till it drains out, and then we're gonna close that up. I'm gonna open this cap in a little bit, but right now we got a lot of pressure in there, so we're gonna wait a little bit. So here it is. It's coming down into my little bottle, so I'm gonna give it a good 10-20 minutes. Okay, so it's coming down. You can squeeze the pipe, but now there should be no more pressure. You do want to monitor down there, so there should be no more pressure. We're gonna turn this radiator cap, and it's gonna start to come down faster because it's gonna get ventilation now. So also inspect your radiator cap. Usually these brakes, I would change them after like 4 or 5 years, and even if it's not bad, I would change it. I had one sitting around to show you guys, but I don't know, I must have thrown it out. But usually they break and you will see them fall in there, but you're not gonna be able to get that out. If it's in there, it's fine to stay in there, just put another cap on. But this one still is in one piece. Anyways, let's wait a little bit longer for the antifreeze to drain out. So it's green, it's supposed to be blue. So this customer probably had some work done, because I noticed this pipe is not original either. And it's supposed to be blue. That's why we're gonna go back to blue now. Right, so what we're gonna do now is I closed up the drainer from right here. We're not done draining. It's gonna pull out about 1.5 gallons or a little bit less. So we got about 1 gallon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump this into that gallon, and then I'm gonna put this down below again and get more antifreeze out of there. Okay, so I empty out the bottle in there. So here goes one more time. Same thing. We're gonna get that down there. We're gonna open the drainer one more time from right here. Let the antifreeze flow till we get about at least 1.25 gallons or 1.5 gallons. So we had 1 gallon, and we should get a little bit more out of this. And after that, we're gonna close up the drainer, and all we're gonna do is top off this, and we're gonna let the engine run for a good 10-15 minutes, and with the heat on. Okay, so I don't hear the dripping no more. Oh, it's still dripping down there. I can see it. So we got almost 1.5 gallons already, and we're gonna try to get a little bit more. And yeah, it's been a good 20 minutes draining this baby. It's gonna take time. A lot of people take out the drain plug to drain the block, but whatever you can get out is fair enough, because once you take out that drainer, which is located back there, that drainer plug is not gonna go back into its spot. It's gonna leak, so never mess with that. I learned the lesson the hard way. And on this Hondas, you also gotta inspect these pipes here. They do leak down here, but this one's dry, so we're good there. So I got a video on that, how to do that. Anyways, let's give this baby 10 more minutes. All right, so it's finished draining. It's dripping. That's when, okay, no more drops either. So this is the time when you want to close this baby up. So we're gonna take this drainer, make sure you close this up, or you're gonna have a mess. Hand tight, and that's it. It's never gonna go anywhere. Now we're gonna fill this baby up. We got this funnel. If you get funnels dirty, so this got antifreeze on it, that's perfect. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take, this is pre-diluted, so no adding water to this baby. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this up. This is blue Peak. Peak is a good brand. Fresh Stone is also a good brand. And we're gonna open this up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this slowly. Go slowly, okay? Take your time. It's probably gonna bubble a little bit if you go too fast, or it's probably gonna leak from right here. So take your time. It should take a gallon and a quarter gallon. I'm also gonna dump out the fluid from in there. So we're gonna give this a time. It's gonna burp itself. It's not like German cars. So all you do is let the car run for a good 20 minutes. The thermostat should open up. The fan should kick in. And give it a good 20 minutes to cool off. Open the radiator cap once it cools off, even if you want to give it an hour. And double check your fluid. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna let this breathe a bit. I'm gonna pull this out just like that. We're gonna dump this into the bottle down there that I had down here. Let me get this out. So there you go, there's the other half. And this baby goes in there. Empty this out, give it a fresh fluid. This mounts right here. And we're gonna fill this up too. So this goes halfway. There you go. We're gonna close this up, and I'm gonna open up the other bottle. And we're gonna put some more in here. So about a gallon and a quarter or a half, that's what it would take. Okay, I could see it topped off. So it took about a gallon and a quarter. And it's probably gonna take a little bit more because now we gotta cycle the engine. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the cap on. And don't worry, you're gonna spill some. So lock this up and we're gonna start up the engine, put the heat on. We're gonna let it run for a good 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna tell the customer to just go around for the block 3 times. And then we're gonna let it cool off and top it off. Okay, so we got the car running. We got the heat on in here. It should give you good heat, normal heat. That's just a test. Because this does give you the heat inside. So drive the car around for a little while. The fan will kick on. The thermostat will open up down here. The antifreeze will circulate. And the system will take more antifreeze in. And but I know it's not gonna ask for a lot, and I did add an extra here, so it's gonna suck it from here. You really don't have to do much. I will check it anyway like a day later. Thank you for watching my video.